In this podcast episode, Joseph Zundell discusses the importance of early detection and prevention in cancer. He emphasizes that most people will experience cancer in their lifetime, making it crucial to pay attention to the subject. He highlights the significance of early detection and prevention strategies, such as the use of advanced technologies like full-body MRIs and blood-based tests. Zundell mentions companies like Prenuvo and Grail that are at the forefront of early cancer detection. Prenuvo utilizes specialized image algorithms to generate high-resolution images without the need for contrast agents, making it a promising tool for detecting various cancers. On the other hand, Grail offers blood-based tests that detect circulating tumor DNA, aiding in the early identification of cancer. These technologies, although not accessible to everyone due to cost and insurance coverage, show promising results in detecting cancer at its early stages. Zundell stresses the importance of focusing on prevention strategies to reduce the risk of developing cancer. In a post, he outlines 5 basic concepts for cancer prevention, with a particular emphasis on the link between obesity and cancer. Excess visceral adiposity is associated with 13 different cancer types, underscoring the importance of maintaining a healthy weight to reduce the risk of cancer development. Exercise is highlighted as a powerful tool for maintaining a healthy weight and overall well-being. While exercise may not be the most effective strategy for weight loss, it plays a crucial role in weight maintenance and overall health. Zundell explains that exercise helps build muscle tissue, which is essential for immune system function, lymphatic fluid movement, and overall health. He encourages individuals to prioritize regular physical activity, whether through walking, jogging, or strength training, to reduce the risk of cancer and improve longevity. Zundell acknowledges the importance of personalizing health plans based on individual factors, such as genetic predispositions to obesity. He advises against setting specific body fat percentage goals without considering the unique medical information of each person. By focusing on behavior changes, such as regular exercise and healthy eating habits, individuals can work towards preventing chronic obesity and reducing their risk of cancer. Zundell reflects on his transition from academia to the workforce in the biotech industry, highlighting how his daily steps have decreased significantly since working in a lab. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining physical activity and cardiorespiratory capacity, especially as one ages. He also mentions his participation in Dr. Gabrielle Lyon's Forever Strong Summit and the importance of muscle-centric medicine in cancer treatment. Zundell delves into the misconception that depriving cancer patients of protein can inhibit cancer growth. He explains that protein is essential for overall health and that restricting protein intake may harm healthy cells more than cancer cells. He emphasizes the need to consider the context of dietary interventions in cancer treatment and the importance of corroborating findings from animal studies with human trials. Zundell discusses Dr. Gabrielle Lyon's research on cancer metabolism and the significance of understanding how cancer cells utilize energy. He highlights a groundbreaking study by Dr. Caroline Bartman that challenges the traditional view of cancer cell metabolism, showing that cancer cells may actually slow down certain metabolic processes, leading to new insights into cancer treatment strategies. Zundell explains the Warburg effect, discovered by Otto Warburg in the 1920s, which revealed that cancer cells exhibit increased glucose uptake and lactate production. He discusses how this metabolic characteristic has become a hallmark of cancer, along with other features like angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels in tumors. Zundell emphasizes the importance of understanding these hallmarks in developing targeted cancer therapies. Zundell touches on the concept of cancer as a metabolic disease, as proposed by researchers like Dr. Thomas Seyfried. He discusses the potential benefits of fasting-mimicking diets and ketogenic diets in combination with traditional cancer treatments, highlighting ongoing clinical trials in this area. He underscores the need for further research to determine the optimal timing and context for implementing dietary interventions in cancer therapy. Zundell explains that cancer is a metabolic disease driven by both genetic and metabolic factors. He highlights the significance of targeting the metabolic components associated with cancer in therapeutic development. He discusses the two-hit hypothesis, where multiple events, including genetic mutations and environmental exposures, contribute to tumor formation. Zundell addresses controversies in cancer research, particularly when non-experts misinterpret scientific studies and make bold claims without proper understanding. He stresses the importance of accurate communication in the field to prevent misinformation that could harm cancer patients. He mentions instances where individuals like Ben Azadi misinterpreted research findings, leading to misleading information being spread on social media. Zundell acknowledges the promise of combining nutritional or metabolic strategies with standard cancer treatments, as demonstrated by the Hippocrates Research Foundation. He explains the concept of the pulse press protocol, where dietary interventions sensitize cancer cells to chemotherapy, potentially improving treatment outcomes. He cautions against exaggerated claims and emphasizes the need for evidence-based approaches in cancer treatment. Zundell discusses the seed and soil hypothesis, which focuses on the metastasis of cancer cells to different organs. He explains that while there is truth to the hypothesis, the specific mechanisms of metastasis can vary between different types of cancer. He clarifies the distinction between the origin of a tumor and its metastatic spread, highlighting the complex process of cancer cell migration and adaptation to new environments. Zundell evaluates recommendations made by Dr. Jason Fung, particularly in relation to reducing visceral fat and adopting a lower-carb diet. He notes that Fung's expertise in diabetes may influence his dietary recommendations for cancer patients. Zundell emphasizes the importance of providing context and avoiding blanket statements when discussing topics like reducing toxin exposure, as the term toxin can be misinterpreted without proper explanation. Zundell shares his personal experience of losing his mother to esophageal cancer at a young age, which inspired his dedication to studying cancer biology. He describes how his grief and feelings of helplessness led him to pursue a career in cancer research, seeking answers and solace through understanding the disease. He reflects on his journey from undergraduate studies to graduate school, driven by his mission to educate others about cancer and empower them to make informed decisions. Throughout the podcast, Zundell highlights the significance of considering socioeconomic factors in relation to health outcomes. He discusses how limited resources, lack of access to healthcare, and low income can contribute to increased disease risks. He emphasizes the need for a holistic approach to health that addresses not only physical well-being, but also psychological and socioeconomic aspects. He advocates for greater awareness and support for individuals facing health disparities due to their socioeconomic status. Zundell shares his approach to engaging with his audience on social media, particularly on Instagram. He mentions using cat pictures as a creative outlet to make his content more engaging and enjoyable for his followers. By incorporating cat photos into his posts, he strives to keep his audience connected and interested in learning about cancer biology. He highlights the positive response to his cat-themed content and the role it plays in enhancing the overall experience for his followers.